Hello everybody, Dokkan here, welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Gotta give massive shoutouts to the guy that I'm going to be leaving the link in the description, to my boy Starcard. He jumped into the stream and kinda did something crazy, so we got some donations. I appreciate all those donations, very grateful. And we were able to summon for the boy Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. So here we have them. So we're gonna do their 55% showcase video here on the channel. So again, a little bit late. I know it's just the luck. That's my luck, bro. My luck just happens to be like that. So yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about these guys real quick and showcase what they do. So this is Fierce Clash of Burning Power, Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Gohan, and Super Saiyan Trunks. They lead All Out Struggle, Super Saiyans, or Power Pushes category Ki +3, all stats 170, with an additional HP, attack and defense plus 30% for characters who belong to the Movie Heroes or Connected Hope category, which is very good. Very good spread. So we got the 12 key, which is the Raging Waltz. Raises attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and lowers attack and defense. We have discussed this on the reveal, that this attack was pretty nice. You know, lowering attack and defense is very solid. So, and then we got the triple key wave as the 18 key. Greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns and causes more colossal damage to the enemy, and raises superclass's allies attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn. Very good. And then we got their Bible of a passive. So let's just go ahead and talk about this. They get Ki +3, all stats 200%. Well, Ki +3 and attack and defense was 200%. I'm not saying all stats, Jesus. They randomly change key spheres of a certain type, physical excluded, to physical key spheres. So they're just randomly doing the org change, which is good. We've seen that before from, you know, physical Goku Black, but let's see how it works with these guys, especially running 2 of them. They get an additional 2 key per physical key sphere obtained. They get an additional 1 key per type key sphere obtained, excluding physical. They are providing all allies Ki +3 and attack plus 50%. And I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this right in the middle of the rotation, because this is just something that revitalized a lot of units. So they're reducing damage received by 30%. It says temporarily when receiving a super, so we'll have to test how that works. We're getting an additional 30% defense when receiving an attack for every 3 key, and that is massive. Here's why. We had this on the breakdown. These guys getting 30% defense per 3 key that they have. So if these guys are at 24 key, they're getting 240% defense if we have max key for every key. Since key is 24, you divide that by 9, and that's 3. So all you need is 9 key, or like 9 times the, yeah, it's 9 key differential. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Or is it 8? It's 8 or 9? I'm confused. But yeah, it's 8 times. So it's 8 times the key that they need. It's just 24 keys, so it's 240% defense. That's going to be very massive for them. They get an additional attack plus 150% when key is 12 or more. They're tossing out 2 additional attacks, each of which has a 50% chance to becoming a super attack when key is 18 or more. And they get attacks effective against all types when key is 24, which is pretty massive. They're getting, if we do have another Movie Heroes or All Out Struggle category allies attacking the same turn, we're getting an additional 15% damage reduction, and for 2 turns, we're getting all allies. They're getting defense plus 77%, so it's a massive support, which leads me to believe that some of these older units have been getting some sort of a resurgence, most likely because of the lead for these guys. So let's say, like, seeing clips from like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, the new Vegeta, even though I don't think that guy needs a resurgence, he's going to be very practical on this team. and many older units getting some sort of a rejuvenation because of this team, right? So it's just amazing. Let's go ahead and play their intro here. I know the intro is already playing, but let's go ahead and make sure we play that here on camera. All right, chat, let me lower the audio here so you guys don't get your ear holes blasted. Alright, so I got confused. They don't have an intro animation. Okay, sure. We'll go ahead and play that. We'll see their animations once they come into fray, but yeah, that was my bad. My oopsie daisy on there. So let's see. Right now, we're at 259k defense. These guys are at 418. I'm sorry? That is a lot of defense. Unfortunately, we got the sad end of the stick, and we got the double lead rotation immediately. So let's see how these guys perform. So we're gonna get 24 key, which means that we're gonna get attacks effective against all types. We're gonna be tossing out 2 additional attacks, each of which are going to be a 50% chance to become a super. But here's the thing. Now we have that massive defensive buff, but I think we get it after we get attacked. Yeah, for when receiving an attack, we get the additional defense. But right now we have the 30% damage reduction if we do get super attacked, so it's temporarily, but we'll see. And all allies are getting attack plus 50% and key plus 3, which is, again, just freaking massive. But let's do that for you guys, and let's see how these guys are gonna look. So that's pretty wild. So 12.6 million. This is before they before they get hit. That's not bad. There's the additional. And then we got the additional super attack here. Keep in mind that the 18 key, again, it raises super class allies' attack and defense by 30%, so that's pretty good. Meaning that these guys got a pretty good buff there. You guys saw the defense icon there. So on that turn alone, we had what, 59% defense. These guys, they do greatly raise attack and defense for 3 turns. So that's a 50% raise in defense. So I do need to look for a calculator on that. So 200, let's say 260k times 0.50. Let's do plus 260. And we're gonna multiply that by the percentage of defense that they get. So they get 30% for every... Yeah, there's the interest. I told you guys we had interest. Okay, so we're back in it. On this turn, I want to say that these guys had a very, very high defensive stat because of them getting hit. So I do need to check and confirm this. Possibly I might have to look at the calcs real quick, but it says here that for every 3 key, this guy had 30% additional defense when receiving an attack for every 3 key. If we had key plus 24, that means that it's gonna be for every 3 key, if you divide that by 3, 24 is 8. So I'm assuming it's just 80%, or 8 times 300, 8 times 30%. So we had, what, 210% defense added there? I might have just overcalculated it, but he had close to, let's say, 1.3 million defense there after they got hit and everything. It's something that we cannot see after calculation, but it would be nice to see that, unfortunately. So we're on this turn here. I don't know how great these guys are. Let me go ahead and look. 30% chance to dodge. They're providing super class allies attack and defense plus 30%, which is great. We're foreseeing enemies' super attack we're getting an additional 2 key and attack and defense was 30% for these characters who are on the movie heroes or all-out struggle. We're also getting chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 30% for 4 turns from the character's entry turn as well. So what, we got 60% chance to dodge here? 55%. They're not great, but let's test these guys out. Let's see. I don't know if, I don't know how strong they are, but let's check this out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, they're not that strong. I do want to dip these guys as well so they can link up with the Super Saiyan trio. Okay, double digits, not bad. Now, Future Gohan here is the one that I'm very worried about. My boy is going to take a super attack here, so we're not looking super crazy if we do take a super. I don't know how my build is for Future Gohan. Might have given him some dodges and things like that. Oh, there's our boy. How was that? Was that a triple or a quad? Okay, they're getting supered here. Let's see. Do we got the dodge? I mean, no dodge, but yeah, some pretty good damage that we just took. 14 million these guys are in now. This is because of the support from Piccolo / Vegeta. So that's pretty crazy that they're that high. Okay. That's you. That's pretty good. Hey, Sogodo, how's it going, dude? And Derek, welcome into the stream, dude. Who's my favorite LL? What does LL mean? Link level? Is that what it means? Oh, we can finish. Oh, nice. Let's go. We finish off this rotation off, dude. Okay, so that's good. Meaning that these guys are now gonna start lowering their attack on the boy Gogeta here. So this is pretty good. They're getting super right off the bat. That is not great. Okay. So right now that 23K. Again, I'm not sure how well we're here. So we have most of our links active here, except for Sea Fighters. Interesting. Oh, Legends Limited. Gotcha. Okay, we're talking about... I thought we were talking about Dokkan. Legends. I think you guys can type exclamation point Legends. I think it's still around. But favorite LF would be... I must say Baby. Baby or Super 17. They're pretty good. Anyways, let's get back into this. Let's test the capabilities of these guys just tanking a super attack. Let's see. We're gonna get a lucky here. I don't think they're getting any... We're getting some additional buffs here. Per key. Of course, we're getting key per keys we obtain. And of course, if we're getting key plus 24, that's going to be pretty good. We also have an all-out struggle or movie heroes category ally on the rotation. So we're getting the extra 15% damage reduction. So we are getting what? We're getting temporarily 45% damage reduction. I say temporarily because, again, the wording for the super attack is that he reduces damage received by 30% temporarily when receiving an attack. So let's go ahead and see how much we can tank here for the boy, the Super Saiyan trio. Let's see. 387k, that's not bad. And now we got the massive defensive buff, 12.5 million. Yeah, they're gonna be over that 10 million attack stat. It seems pretty good. We got all of our links active except for Sea Fighters there. But some of these links, upon getting to full level 10, they get very strong. They give us a lot of attack power at full level 10 links. So that's going to be pretty massive there. Yeah, looking pretty... Oh my god, they did a triple super here. That's nice. If only under 12 key they were able to greatly raise the attack and defense buff of the superclass allies under 12 key as well. That would have been massive for these guys. Yeah, 13.7 from them. Yeah, I get to see it now. See, this is the thing. Now we can have a wonderful celebration. Enjoying these units, man. Seeing how all these other characters get a really good build-up from the support that the Super Saiyan, I guess, the Super Saiyan trio, but I'm gonna call them Super Saiyan Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, get. So that their substantial buff is phenomenal. They're getting 77% defense on this turn for all these other allies too. So that's gonna be awesome. Just providing that defensive support there. 13 by these guys. Yeah, defensive support is great. Attack support as well. They're getting key, and they're raising the attack and defense on their 18 key super attack too, which is ridiculous. That is just crazy by these guys. That's some substantial support there. All right, this is a good rotation to have. So I wanted these guys to be in here. Oh, we got the standby too. I forgot. So their standby can be activated when HP is 77% or less. Starting up from the 5th turn from the start of the battle once only. So we're under 77% HP, so we can be able to get that. I am very interested to see what this guy is able to do on this form. So let's go ahead. He's not able to attack, it seems. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Do we trigger the stand? I might just go ahead and rotate these guys off, so we can have them linked up with the trio, and just go ahead and do this. Alright, so now we have our boy Super Saiyan Goku here. Let's go ahead and talk about Goku real quick. So he's not able to attack at all. Looking pretty like Broly on his first initial stages. But now we have to make sure that we collect all the charges required for us to be able to toss out that super mega kill attack that he's able to do, right? So he's unable to attack when the finishing effect is activated. He gets Ki +3, attack and defense plus 259%, and guards all attacks. He's changing all int key spheres to physical. We're getting an additional Ki +2 per case of physical key sphere obtained. We're getting an additional Ki +1 per non-physical key sphere obtained. We're getting an additional defense plus 30% when receiving an attack for every 3 key. And if key is 24 when receiving an attack, we're getting 59% damage reduction, so very strong. We're getting an additional defense plus 20% per key sphere obtained, and all allies are getting, listen to this, 7% defense for 2 turns per physical key sphere obtained, which is ridiculous. We're also getting an additional 100% attack when the finishing effect is activated. So all you need to do is make sure you collect. We got the finishing skill here. All we gotta do is make sure to collect 40 or less, if in any case you want to do the punch of bonds. This can raise the attack by 15% temporarily per charge count and causes ultimate damage to the enemy. And of course, it's the miraculous punch, the one that we need. This can be activated when charges 40%. 40 or more, 41 or more. Jesus, I can't read. And this tosses out 20% attack, or raises attack by 20% temporarily per charge count, and tosses out a super ultimate damage to the enemy. So that's really strong. And so we only have at least 3 turns to trigger this. So let's go ahead and get started here. So we're gonna collect as many key spheres as we can, doing this little rotation here, and see how we go. Okay, we're getting supered immediately, so let's see. We got 59% damage reduction. We're getting the extra defense as well. per key sphere collected. Yeah, he's not getting touched, it seems. We're getting a lot of defense as well at the start, so looking really good. If we are able to knock him out in the next 2 turns, we're getting double supered there on the same one. Nice. Okay. Interesting. No, Jay, I think I uploaded a different video on your birthday, but I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. So these guys as well, they're getting a lot of defense because of all the physical key spheres that we were able to attain. Of course, I think Goku was only to get like 5 physical key spheres. So over there, we've had basically 35% defense for 2 turns. So, again, really strong. Then 4.7. We haven't seen these guys exchange at all. I don't know what their abilities does. I have been link leveling these guys, so I haven't been able to see it. Okay. So we got at least 43. So on the next turn, we're going to be able to see how well these guys look. How much are we getting here? We're not getting a lot, it seems. So at 347. So on base, let me go back here. Not getting a lot of orbs, yeah. That's pretty bad. These guys are at 643k defense. That is nutty. Okay, did we get any more key with them? No, they're the best linking partners too. So, unfortunately, they don't get enough key when getting hit. So we're gonna be at what, 19 key? So let's do this. Unfortunately, we don't have enough key to gather there. We'll do this. And we will do this. Actually, let's do this right here so we can get a little bit more. Hopefully we don't die here because this is a pretty good setup. But we can debuff him here. So 11.2 million. We're not going to be able to get the support on this turn, unfortunately. Just the key was very bad there. There's the additional chances coming through. We could possibly see another one. There we go. Okay, not bad. Ah, that would have been a super attack. That would have been lovely. Because lowering these guys' attack would have been good. 13.3 these guys are in. They didn't collect as many key spheres as I would like, so... 3% charge on every hit he gets. Nice. That is very insane. So... on the next turn, we're going to be able to see the massive finishing blow. I'm hopeful that it's on STR Gogeta, but I don't think we're going to be able to do enough damage here on this rotation to get to that. Ooh, we got the dodge there. Let's go. All right, so let's see. Maybe these guys have built up enough crit so they can be able to finish off the Gogeta, but I don't know. Okay, there's the additional super there. Yeah, if we had the 18 key... actually, no, we... yeah, we somewhat... did we do the 18 key? I think we did. From these guys. But we didn't have, like, 24 key or anything like that from the Super Saiyan trio. Or Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. Hey, I appreciate you, Ahalo. Make sure you take care of yourself. Have a good one. Alright, so, unfortunately... we're gonna have to throw out the... finishing blow here because this is the last turn. So let's go ahead and have a funny turn. So let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna have a funny turn, okay? We're gonna have a pretty fun one. Alright, so we're gonna collect as many key spheres as we can. Gonna do this. We're gonna, how many is that? 7. We're gonna do this right here. And we're gonna toss the big kahuna. That is just beautiful, dude. Gotta take a screenshot of that, man. KO screen looking nice. Very, very good stuff. We had 80% attack support from the GT duo there, providing all of that. Oh, we can get to see this too. I'm sad that these exchanges don't have many like voice lines, but there you go. We see Vegeta in here. I mean, we can be able to do the same thing, I'm assuming, with these guys as well, right? Yeah. So, let's go for it. Sure. We'll do it again. Okay. This should be very good. I forgot what the Vegeta is able to do here. So, he gets 50% damage reduction in here. He doesn't provide any support, it seems. That's not bad. We're getting some links here and there, but I can lead the C duo tag in with him. We'll collect all of these. That's pretty nasty. A lot of key there. I guess we can do this as well. Big rotation in here. So let's go ahead and get these guys their... Well, they're not going to be able to get enough key, man, unfortunately. Let's do this with them. I mean, they're at 1.1 million defense there. Not bad. And we'll do that right here. So overall, they're looking very good. They're looking very crazy. Their support is just phenomenal. I see why a lot of people are saying that they have rejuvenated some of these older characters to put them on these guys' team and add them into the fray. So I see why, and especially they complement their team so well because they give a lot of support out there. They give defensive support, they give attack support as well. And under standby as well, they give out some support too, so that's pretty good. So there's a very all supportive, like, oh man, well, they gotta be taken down there, but yeah, let me pause here. Oh well, we're pretty close. That was some pretty nice, solid attack stat there by these guys. Very strong. I see now why people are very excited for them. So that would be pretty good. We're gonna be... I see why other people have been testing out different characters up against like different events because of these guys releasing in the game. So that's also very good stuff we can be able to possibly see in the future. So again, just as I mentioned in the beginning, massive shout outs to my boy Stargard. He was the guy who gave us a lot of donations to get to this place right here. So I gotta give shout outs to my boy. We were able to get this unit right here, very strong. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the Super Saiyan Goku, Gohan, and Trunks. They look very solid. I cannot wait to test them out, maybe at full level 10 links and maybe going over them on some other stronger events. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys all, hopefully, in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.